Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, excruciating pain shooting through your leg, leaving you gasping and clutching your calf in the darkness? You're not alone. Millions of people over 60 know this silent torment all too well. That sharp reminder that our bodies are changing in ways we never expected when we were younger. There's a cruel irony that nobody talks about openly. The very medications that keep us healthy as we age, the pills we faithfully take each morning to manage our blood pressure, diabetes, or heartburn, might be quietly stealing something vital from our bodies. Night after night, as we lie there massaging our cramped muscles, we wonder if this is just our new reality, if pain and interrupted sleep are simply the price we pay for growing older. Most of us accept it as inevitable, never realizing there's often a simple explanation hiding in plain sight. What I'm about to share with you could change those sleepless nights forever. There's one missing piece in your daily routine, one essential element your body is desperately crying out for. And when you understand what it is and how to restore it naturally, those midnight wake-up calls may finally become a thing of the past. The answer lies not in expensive treatments or complicated procedures, but in understanding what your body is really trying to tell you. Number one, when your body speaks in pain. Picture this. It's 3 in the morning and you're torn from peaceful sleep by what feels like a lightning bolt shooting through your calf muscle. The pain is so intense that you cry out, waking your spouse as you frantically try to stretch and massage the iron-tight knot that has formed in your leg. You hobble to the bathroom, hoping the cramping will ease, but your muscle feels like it's been twisted into a rope and left to dry in the sun. This isn't just a random inconvenience. When your muscles seize up like this, they're sending you a desperate message. Your body is telling you that something vital is missing, something it needs to keep your muscles and nerves working in harmony. That something is magnesium, a mineral so essential that it's involved in over 300 processes happening inside you right now. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing this crucial mineral. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, it keeps leaking out. The coordination between your muscles and nerves begins to break down, and those sudden, brutal cramps are just the beginning. But the signs started showing up long before that midnight wake-up call. Maybe you've noticed your eyelid twitching during the day, or your hands trembling slightly when you're trying to write. Perhaps you've felt that strange tingling sensation in your legs when you're sitting in your favorite chair, or you've been tossing and turning at night, unable to find that deep, restorative sleep you once took for granted. You might have dismissed these as just getting older, but your body has been whispering warnings that are now becoming screams. The fatigue that settles into your bones, the dizziness when you stand up too quickly, the way your heart sometimes skips a beat. These aren't separate problems. They're all pieces of the same puzzle, all pointing to one missing element that could change everything. When these symptoms happen more than 3 fois par semaine, votre corps n'est pas juste en train de se plaindre, it's pleading for help. Number 2. Les voleurs dissimulés dans votre placard de médicaments. Chaque matin, vous alignez vos pilules comme des soldats fidèles prêts à protéger votre santé. That little white tablet for your blood pressure, the oval one for diabetes, the purple capsule for heartburn. You take them religiously because you know they're keeping you alive and well. But what if I told you that some of these very medications, the ones you trust most, might be quietly stealing something precious from your body? It's a cruel irony that most doctors never mention. Medications like metformin, which helps control your diabetes, doesn't just manage your blood sugar, it also flushes magnesium right out of your system. Those acid-blocking pills you take for heartburn, pantoprazole and omeprazole, they don't just stop stomach acid, they also prevent your body from absorbing the magnesium you desperately need. The water pills that keep your blood pressure in check, they're washing away this vital mineral with every dose. If you're over 60 et prendre n'importe quelle combinaison de ces médicaments, vous marchez sur une corde raide que vous ne saviez même pas qu'elle existait. Your heart condition, your diabetes, your acid reflux, the very conditions that require these medications also put you at the highest risk for magnesium deficiency. It's like being caught in a medical catch-22, where the cure creates its own problem. Think about les milliers de personnes tout comme vous, assis dans leur salon en ce moment, se demandant pourquoi leurs jambes leur font mal si fort la nuit. They're blaming their age, their weight, their old mattress, anything except the real culprit hiding in plain sight. They don't realize that those leg cramps aren't just about pain. They're early warning signs of something that could affect their ability to walk confidently, think clearly, and live independently. This isn't about stopping your medications. It's about understanding that your body needs extra support when you're taking them. It's about recognizing that you're not imagining these symptoms, and you're certainly not weak for experiencing them. You're simply missing a piece of the puzzle that no one thought to tell you about. Number 3. Le test qui dit la moitié de l'histoire. Vous entrez dans le cabinet de votre médecin, armé d'une liste de symptômes qui vous ont tourmenté pendant des mois. The night cramps, the muscle twitching, the restless sleep. Your doctor nods knowingly and orders a serum magnesium test. Une semaine plus tard, vous obtenez les résultats. Your levels read 2,0 mg par décilitre. Normal range, they tell you. Tout semble aller bien. But here's what they don't tell you. That blood test is like looking through a keyhole and trying to understand an entire room. Your blood only contains about 1% of your body's total magnesium. The other 99% is locked away in your bones, your muscles, and your organs, invisible to that simple blood test. You could have a normal reading and still be desperately deficient where it matters most. This is why so many people leave their doctor's office feeling dismissed and confused. The numbers say one thing, but their body is screaming something entirely different. They're told their magnesium is fine, yet they're still waking up in agony every night. They begin to doubt themselves, wondering if the pain is all in their head. The truth is more complex and more hopeful than that single number suggests. The normal range might be 1.7 to 2.2 milligrams per deciliter, but normal doesn't always mean optimal. Your muscles don't care about laboratory ranges. They care about having enough magnesium to function properly, to relax after they contract, to work in perfect harmony with your nervous system. This is why your symptoms matter more than any test result ever could. Your body is the most sophisticated diagnostic tool you have. When it tells you something is wrong through persistent muscle cramps, constant fatigue, or that maddening eye twitch, it's giving you information that no blood test can capture. The combination of your symptoms and the test results together tells the real story, and that story might be the key to reclaiming your nights and your peace of mind. Number 4. When small problems become life-changing consequences. Let me paint you a picture of two different futures. In the first, you ignore those leg cramps, telling yourself they're just part of getting older. You take some over-the-counter pain medication and hope for the best. Months pass, and the cramps become your nightly companion. Your sleep becomes fragmented, leaving you exhausted during the day. Your heart starts beating irregularly and your blood pressure becomes harder to control despite your medications. The constant fatigue makes simple tasks feel overwhelming. You find yourself avoiding social activities because you're too tired to enjoy them. Your family notices that you seem more irritable, more anxious than before. You don't connect these changes to those seemingly minor muscle cramps that started it all. You just accept this as your new reality, a slow decline that feels inevitable. This isn't just about discomfort anymore. This is about your independence, your vitality, your ability to be fully present in your own life. When your body can't maintain its basic functions properly, everything else begins to unravel. Your muscles need magnesium to relax after they contract. Without enough, they stay partially tensed, like a fist that can never fully open. Your heart, the most important muscle in your body, depends on magnesium to maintain its steady rhythm. When levels drop too low, you might notice skipped beats, a racing pulse, or that uncomfortable feeling that your heart is fluttering in your chest. Your blood vessels need magnesium to stay flexible and responsive. Without it, your blood pressure can spike unpredictably, making your doctor reach for stronger medications. But here's the second future, the one where you recognize these early warning signs for what they are, where you understand that your body isn't betraying you or giving up on you. It's calling for help, and you have the power to answer that call. The difference between these two futures might be simpler than you ever imagined, and it starts with taking your symptoms seriously enough to act. Number 5. Votre cuisine tient la clé. Entrez dans votre cuisine maintenant et regardez autour de vous. Somewhere in your pantry, your refrigerator, or maybe forgotten in the back of a cabinet, you already own some of the most powerful medicine for your muscle cramps. You don't need a prescription or an expensive trip to a specialty store. You need to rediscover foods that your grandmother probably knew by heart, but that we've somehow forgotten in our modern world. Start with un petit nombre de graines de citrouille, juste une cuillère à café par jour. These little green gems are like nature's magnesium pills, packed with the exact form your muscles crave. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal ou les manger en collation de l'après-midi. Add sesame seeds to your meals 2 ou 3 fois par semaine. Remember those almonds you bought and forgot about? They're not just a protein snack, they're medicine disguised as food. Think about creating what I call a magnesium plate for yourself. Fill it with kidney beans that have been slow cooked until they're creamy and satisfying. Ajoute des pois chiches rôtis avec un peu d'huile d'olive et vos épices préférées. Include those dark leafy greens that you know you should eat more of. Spinach, mustard greens, that fresh bunch of herbs from your garden. Even that bag of millet or barley you've been meaning to try can become part of your healing routine. But what if your deficiency has gone too far for food alone to fix? What if months or years of depletion mean you need something stronger, faster? This is where supplements become your ally, but not all supplements are created equal. Magnesium glycinate et magnesium citrate sont comme les versions de luxe, doux pour votre estomac, facilement absorbés par votre corps, et moins susceptibles de cause the digestive upset that cheaper forms can trigger. Stay away from magnesium oxide, no matter how much money it might save you. It's like trying to fill your car with watered-down gasoline. You might pay less, but you'll spend your savings on stomach troubles and poor absorption. Your body deserves better, and so do you. The investment in quality supplements combined with these nourishing foods can be the turning point between another sleepless night and finally waking up refreshed and pain-free. Number 6. 5 minutes that could change your nights forever. Tonight, 30 minutes before you plan to go to bed, I want you to try something that might seem almost too simple to work. But sometimes the most powerful solutions are the ones hiding in plain sight, waiting for us to give them a chance. This isn't about complicated medical procedures or expensive equipment. This is about 5 minutes de votre temps et quelques étapes simples qui pourraient transformer votre relation avec le sommeil. Start by taking your magnesium supplement, 300 à 400 mg de glycinate, avec un verre d'eau tiède. Feel the warmth traveling down to your stomach, beginning to relax your entire system. Next, find a lotion ou huile de magnésium et massez-la dans vos pieds et vos mollets. Your skin can absorb magnesium directly, sending relief right where you need it most. Use gentle, circular motions, the same way you might comfort a friend who is hurting. Now comes my favorite part. Fill a basin with comfortably warm water and add a handful of Epsom salt. This isn't just salt, it's magnesium sulfate, another form of the mineral your muscles are crying out for. Soak your feet for just 5 minutes while you read a few pages of a book or listen to soft music. Let the warmth penetrate your skin, carrying healing directly to your tired muscles. Finally, when you get into bed, elevate your legs slightly with an extra pillow or by adjusting your mattress. This simple position helps improve circulation and takes pressure off the muscles that have been working hard all day to keep you upright and moving. I know it might feel strange at first, adding these steps to your bedtime routine. You might wonder if such simple actions could really make a difference. But remember, your body has been asking for help in the only way it knows how, through pain and restless nights. These 5 minutes are your way of finally answering that call, of showing your muscles the care and attention they've been desperately seeking. Tonight could be the first night in months that you sleep through until morning, waking up refreshed instead of reaching for your aching calf. Sometimes the most profound changes start with the smallest, most loving acts of self-care. Those sudden, sharp pains that have been stealing your sleep don't have to define your nights anymore. What we've shared today isn't just about magnesium or muscle cramps. It's about listening to your body when it speaks to you, about understanding that those symptoms you've been dismissing aren't just signs of getting older. They're your body's way of asking for help. You now know that the medications keeping you healthy might also be creating this hidden need. You understand that a simple blood test doesn't tell the whole story. Most importantly, you've learned that relief might be as close as your kitchen pantry or as simple as a 5-minute bedtime routine. Think about how different your mornings could feel when you wake up naturally without that familiar ache in your calves. Imagine having the energy to enjoy your grandchildren's visits, to take those evening walks you've been putting off, to sleep peacefully through the night next to the person you love. This isn't about accepting limitations. It's about reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Your comfort, your rest, votre vitalité. À 60 et au-delà, vous méritez de vous sentir fort dans votre propre corps, de croire qu'il vous portera à travers vos jours sans douleur inutile. Which of these discoveries resonated most deeply with you today? Was it learning about the foods that could become your natural medicine? Or maybe understanding why your current medications might be working against you in this one specific way? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. Si cette information vous a apporté espoir ou clarté, veuillez la partager avec quelqu'un d'autre qui pourrait souffrir en silence. A simple like helps more people find these answers when they need them most. Next week, we'll explore another health mystery that affects millions but rarely gets talked about. Until then, sleep well and remember that your body has been waiting patiently for you to give it exactly what it needs.